Hey guys, welcome back to the MJ Gooner podcast right here for the MJ Gooner Talk. And here we are on a weekly wrap or a Sunday roundup or transfer roundup on a Sunday, beautiful Sunday, July 2nd, of course, the day after the Canada's Day. Hopefully, all the Canadians out there had a great day. That's all I can say. But most importantly for Arsenal fans all around the world, I mean, we can start celebrating a little bit early, even though nothing is confirmed, 100% confirmed yet. But right now, it's pretty much 90% confirmed yet, of course. Well, who would have thought within a week time, a lot of stuff happened, and a lot of stuff are happening compared to last time. Of course, last week, we have Kai Havertz agreed to the deal, $65 million. Arsenal signed him from Chelsea. And then Declan Rice was in kind of a bidding war. West Ham was kind of in a bidding war with Arsenal, or vice versa, the other way around. And Jurrien Timber, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Jurrien, not Jurrien. Jurrien Timber is pretty much close on a deal to go to Arsenal. And there are a lot more to talk about, of course. I want to talk about a little bit of Cesc Fabregas retirement. Again, I'm a big admirer of him. I'll talk about that later. But first of all, first news on the agenda is Declan Rice. It's pretty much the deal. It's very close right now. At least 105 million, 100 million, and also a 5 million add-ons. And that is the deal for Declan Rice. At first, we thought we thought West Ham are going to reject Arsenal because of the add-on, or maybe the payment structure is a little bit different. We thought they were going to reject it, but turns out the fee, 105 million, has been agreed. But right now, there's still a little bit of a payment structure going on, where Arsenal was trying to figure it out the way, because Arsenal was trying to pay those fee, that 100 million, in a 5-year installment. But what David Sullivan, which is, I believe, the technical director for West Ham, wanted those money to be paid within 18 months. So I think right now it's I don't think it's no longer the players and also Edu's job right now, but more likely it's between the accountants. That's what I heard. So, I mean, I think I received this news on a Wednesday on Twitter, and I was working that day. Go on my Twitter at around 12 in the afternoon, and I saw the news that the fee has been agreed, but still a little bit of details has to be sorted. And Declan Rice will be the most expensive British player in the Premier League, if I remember that correctly. I think it is. I mean, Jude Bellingham went there for 105 million, I believe. So 108 or something? But Declan Rice came very, very close at the moment. I mean, this guy, we have been eyeing for Declan Rice for the past few months, and we all believe that he is the central piece for our Arsenal central midfielder in the future, and he is going to be our future in the future. 24-year-old captain for West Ham already, a leadership material, and right now, glad to have him on board. But right now we get quite a lot of rumors going around that Arsenal have canceled stadium tours for tomorrow afternoon all day on Saturday due to club activity. So I believe that there might be a speculation where Declan Rice or Jurrien Timbers, their social media videos will be shot during those times. So that would be very, very interesting to see. And of course, Declan Rice also did post it. I'm ready, with the red circle emoji at the back. I believe on Facebook. I don't think that is true. I think that's some sort of a fan channel or a fan page. I don't think that is true, but certainly I believe that Declan Rice is very close in signing for Arsenal, and hopefully by next week around this time we can see that Declan Rice will be in an Arsenal shirt, officially wearing the number 41 shirt. Second one in the agenda for today is Urine Timber. I believe he is pretty close. I mean, the deal with Urine Timber has been relatively close for the past few days already, or even in the past week. But right now, we're just trying to sort out the final details of the deal. I believe Arsenal have agreed an initial 42 million or 36 million pound transfer fee to sign Ajax defender Urine Timber. Of course, the deal could raise to 47 million euros or 40 million pounds if add-ons are met. So again, looks like Urine Timber is heading into the Arsenal way. I believe I don't think he has reported to the Ajax camp, but certainly I think both of them, or both Declan Rice and Urine Timber, has already booked their medicals at Arsenal very soon. And of course, Urine Timber, I am sure a lot of Arsenal fans and I probably don't know much about him prior to having a link with him, but I watched a few scouting videos of him looking very good. Even though he's only a 5'10 for us, definitely can't really play as a center back, but definitely better than Rob Holding in a lot of ways. Of course, this guy's 21-year-old, has a lot more room to grow, and certainly it's kind of a club captain material, I believe. So I believe he captained Ajax for a few games. So, those leadership qualities are certainly there. Certainly it's going to help Arsenal in the long run as well. So I believe, he is going to play as a right back. I mean, looking like it, I think he's going to rotate in between himself and Tomiyasu, even Ben White, I believe. Mikel Arteta want Ben White to go back to center back, which is, totally valid. Which, again, if we sign another right back / center back, it looks like Rob Holding will be head to the exit, I believe. Currently, he is on the loan contact with one of the Turkish club. I forgot the team of the Turkish club for loan deal. Hopefully a year or something like that. Again, I mean, we all know Rob Holding can't survive in the Arsenal dressing room for long. Again, he is a very good guy. I believe he is a very good guy, but certainly quality-wise, I don't think he is up there with other players as well. So we are pretty much expecting a here we go from Fabrizio Romano and also David Ornstein for both Urine Timber and also Declan Rice. I can't wait for that day. I believe those two deals are going to be wrapped up very soon, hopefully within this week. And again, a big week. Heading into the start of the training camp, I believe. So I believe Arsenal players has to report back to the training ground on Monday. I believe some of them are still on holiday because of the international duty. Of course, the big topic has to talk about is William Saliba about to sign a deal, and his number will be changed from 12 to 2. I believe Urine Timber will take number 12. And also, Reece Nelson, of course, he is technically, quote unquote, technically a free agent right now at the moment. Of course, quite a lot of players have left the club after the expiration of their contract. Noticeable players such as, I believe it was, Matt Smith, again, one-time FA Cup winner. And also, I believe Maitland-Niles again. Maitland-Niles, I'm not quite sure if I have touched on his topic before, but it was such a shame the way how everything turned out to him in the end. I think at one point Arsenal could have cashed him in for 20 million back in 2020 or 2021, but Arsenal did not because Arsenal was playing as a 5 at the back, kind of a formation, having Maitland-Niles playing as a left wing back. But who would have thought? Arsenal has evolved rapidly. Right now, we don't even need him anymore, and hopefully, Maitland-Niles is going to go on and have a good career wherever he's going to play. But yeah, those two players, Reece Nelson and also Saliba, about to sign the contract. I believe it's 11 at night in the UK time at the moment. So Well, yeah, let's just hope that we're gonna see see more stuff coming out, and there are more signings that Arsenal have linked with Tchouaméni, apparently from Real Madrid central attacking central midfielder, French midfielder. Well, that rumor was going around. I believe if Arsenal cannot secure Caicedo or Lavia deal, Arsenal might test the water of Real Madrid to sign Tchouaméni. Honestly, I think this is a total BS. I don't think Arsenal are going to sign him at any point. Tchouaméni is going to cost more than 70 million for sure. I mean, why not just go for Caicedo? Premier League proven. Tchouaméni, I believe he's only 19, 20-year-old at the moment, but I just don't think Arsenal might be going down to that route. Okay, right now, I mean, we might have a little bit of a surplus of midfielders at the moment. Right now, as number 6, we could have Declan Rice, Thomas Partey, Jorginho, and even El Neni right there. I mean, four potential players playing in that area. And Thomas Partey, again, there's still no talks between the clubs or any clubs about his future, but Arsenal are open to sell him. But of course, Thomas Partey wanted to stay. I mean, honestly, a lot of people keep bashing on Thomas Partey for the last, the after the interlull form. I think that was very unnecessary at points. I mean, he's just tired and stuff. I mean, we're all relying on him too much at some point. I mean, if Jorginho came on a little bit earlier, I don't think that would be. I don't think it would have been an issue. But turns out the loss of form for Thomas Partey could have potentially be one of the factors where Arsenal kind of lost the league in the end. So apparently, Granit Xhaka, we heard about some things about Granit Xhaka. It turns out Granit Xhaka don't have to leave the club. I think the club might probably, allow his contract to be run out, and then through that way. But Granit Xhaka doesn't need to leave the club this year. And honestly, I wanted him to stay. The fact that he is one of our biggest player, or one of the players that helped us to carry us over the line to going back to the Champions League, is because of this guy. Leadership skills, technical skills are on point again. We all have problems with him in terms of his, final third product. It's fine, but honestly, I really want to keep Granit Xhaka. But at the same time, he is that type of player who starts every game for you. He is that type of player who is going to be constantly fit for you. So honestly, signing, Rice and also Havertz, I'm not quite sure, if Xhaka still need to be needed at the moment, but who knows at the moment. I mean, it really depends on how Mikel wants to play the team in a way that he wanted. So we just have to wait and see for Granit Xhaka, but I certainly do not want him to leave at the moment. But that was about it. I don't think I heard any transfer rumors going on. I think Alex Runerson, it might be up for sale at the moment. I believe he is going to cost Arsenal 1 million to sell him. Again, I have no emotion or feelings towards that player. We all know what exactly happened to him a couple or 3 years ago. I think Lakonga is on the verge of joining Burnley on loan, hopefully with an option to buy. Honestly, I don't think with this Arsenal team, Lakonga is gonna find a way to break into the team. Especially we're gonna sign Rice and also potentially another midfielder. It's just a shame that Sambi couldn't work out for the club. So why not just give it back to Vincent Kompany? Hopefully, if Sambi is going away, just put on a obligation to buy or option to buy clause. Hopefully, we can cash him in probably 10, 15 million or something like that. It is going to be a loss in terms of profits, but you don't want to overstack the club with wages. Nuno Tavares apparently having link with West Ham United, based on how West Ham been treating us with the whole Declan Rice deal. what Arsenal need to do is to sell him for 20 million. All 20 million has to put on upfront, no add-ons whatsoever. 20 million. Let's see, let's get West Ham, to get a taste of their own medicine. Yeah, in terms of the transfer rumors, that was about it. But of course, that will not be the end of it, because we have to talk about Cesc Fabregas. He has announced his retirement yesterday at the age of 36-year-old. Again, having 20 amazing years as a footballer on and off the pitch. But certainly one of my biggest inspiration of why I got into supporting Arsenal, it was because of him. I remember back in 2005, 2006, that was the period of me watching Arsenal, and I remember Fabregas is such a cool name to have. And he was wearing number 15. That was my lucky number, is number 15. And I believe in my high school year, I was wearing number 15 the whole time. It's because of Cesc Fabregas, and he was my biggest inspiration. A very young captain, of course, rising through the ranks from Hell End. Of course, we signed him from Barcelona, and then he played a little bit in the youth level. Of course, being the youngest goal scorer for Arsenal, 16-year-old, and I forgot how many days. But break into the team after, he broke into the team, I believe, in 2004-2005 seasons, kind of playing as a main backup for Patrick Vieira back then. And then after Patrick Vieira left to Juventus, Fabregas just took his place, and since then, the legend of Cesc Fabregas, that's where he built his inspiration from, his game from. And honestly, I was very lucky to have witnessed such a great play for Arsenal. I think in the end it was just kind of sucky that he went to Barcelona during his prime year. I believe he was 24, 25-year-old. And then went on to join Chelsea, winning, I believe, 2 Premier League for them. And a lot of Arsenal fans hated him for that. Everybody called him a snake. But personal for me, I never had hard feelings for Cesc. It is just what it is in footballing terms, isn't it? There are times where players have to think about their own career in terms of, or instead of thinking of the fans' feeling. He had the option to go back to Arsenal. Even he admitted it, and he talked to Arsene Wenger about that too. But I think at that point we had Arteta, Ramsey, Cazorla, and also Ozil at the moment. So we didn't really quite have him, and that's why he joined Chelsea. So all is good, to be honest, because he never talked crap about the club in any way. So I still have big respect for him. And I remember he kind of joined, the coaching staff to complete his licensing batch. But yeah, Cesc, he had a great career, and I just missed those times, to be honest. I just hope that he played for Arsenal a little bit longer, didn't go to Chelsea, and stay at Arsenal forever. That's what I wanted him to do when I first supported him. But this is what's gonna happen in football at some time. So that's pretty much it for the weekly wrap from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the Sunday here in Vancouver or anywhere you guys are listening. And more importantly, hopefully next Sunday we are going to get the Here We Go news and seeing Declan Rice and Jurgen Timber in an Arsenal shirt, and hopefully getting linked with more signings in the future. I believe this is not the end of Arsenal summer transfer window. I believe there are more. So thank you guys for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast once again, and I'll see you guys in a bit.